Predators that society accepts. Okay, now listen, I only clicked on this video specifically because I saw Drea Michelle, which is an interesting character in this society we call the Earth. I saw Brittany Renner, the succubus, and I saw Catwoman. And I know exactly what she did. So let's just see what's going on. Oh, this is when Braun went down the steps. This is a true faithful woman right here, chat. Fuck what Drake's saying. Drake, yo, I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I know Drake and Braun ain't do nothing in Toronto, because Drake said he got LeBron women. Now you think for a second the King needs some help from Drake, from Aubrey Drake Graham to get some women? It's LeBron James. That man would, bro, there would have to be some weirdo out there right now saying she would have sexual intercourse with LeBron James right now. She would say it right now. Easy money. There's no way he's paying off that clutch money. There's no way. There's no way. Simple. Oh, by the way, I didn't say at the beginning of the video. Go Birds. Sorry, my fault.
Strip club is where we going, bro.
Look at Braun, bro. Look, these hoes can't keep up. He not crazy. He real. He going back to Savannah. I'd be running back like that too.
What you just saw is a bunch of groupies following LeBron trying to get him to slip up.
Yes.
And luckily, he's not new to this. He's true to this. You feel me? He's an OG. He's a vet. He went down the escalator that was going up. Hey,
and that was years ago, Chuck.
But I want you to imagine this. Imagine you're a 20-year-old NBA rookie. You just got drafted. You got millions in the bank account. You're playing in the league with some of the guys you looked up to growing up.
Facts.
Life is golden. But what you don't realize is that everyone is eyeing your success and your wallet. And no, I'm not talking about your agent or those newfound family members that just started
They are doing it too.
Coming around in the last couple of months. I'm talking about the gold diggers. You see, when most people think about predators, they think about these older men who are sometimes wealthy, you know, they tend to be creepy, going after these younger women. But what we're here to talk about today is a predator that most people don't see coming. The older female predators who prey on young, successful men. And look, before I get started with this video, I have nothing against legal age gap relationships. If you guys are both consenting adults, you can love whoever you want. But today we're here to expose these older women who've taken advantage of.
Okay, listen. I am also not a part of that line of thinking. Now listen, you're gonna have to hear me out. Now, I am above that line of thinking because, like, at the end of the day, it's not hurting me. It's not hurting me whatsoever. But it's the weird motherfuckers, right? Like, say, like, if a 23-year-old met an 18-year-old and they are truly, like, happy together, blah, blah, blah. Whether they break up, it don't matter. As long as they happy with each other, right? I don't care. Go live your life. But if the 23-year-old just was just done breaking down the entire dorm block of women in the 18-year-old, he been doing it for the last 5 years, then I got a problem. Like, what are you doing? Like, we got to start looking at you a little differently. And he only going after 18-year-olds. We got to start looking at you a little differently. That's all. Like Bill Belichick. I be making fun of the nigga. It's hilarious. 74 and 24. That is genuinely the funniest thing in my life. Because first of all, I think Bill Belichick got ED. There's no way that man was blowing a fuse like that and keeping the Patriots in check like that all them years, and had Tom Brady like that all them years, and was talking crazy like Tom Brady like that all them years, and don't got erectile dysfunction. There's no way. So, like, I'm wondering how many rhino pills it got to take for this man to get up. It probably gives somebody like me a heart attack. But listen, he got a 24-year-old woman. Cool. We already know that's transactional. It's cool. But I don't really care. I truly don't care. It's funny. It's hilarious. I think my viewpoints have changed, but they haven't changed at the same time, because somebody like Tyga, like, there's a point where it gets too young. You know what I mean? Like, Tyga was over there with Kylie Jenner, and at the time I didn't think it was weird because I was way younger than Kylie. I still am way younger than Kylie Jenner. I don't know, how old is she? Like 28, 29, 30? I don't know how old she is, but I know I'm 21. So I think she was 17. I was like 11 years old, chat. I was like 10 years old. I ain't really think anything of it, because I'm like, at the time when you're 10, 11 years old, 17 is basically 35. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even care. Like, oh, they're both adults at the end of the day. But once you get to 17, you realize, what the hell was that old ass nigga doing with Kylie Jenner? And why did no one say anything? And then he over there, we just saw on Twitter, allegedly, he over there with Alabama Barker. You know, Travis Barker daughter, the one be acting all hood and shit, and even though she grew up in Beverly Hills, but he impregnated Alabama Barker. I looked up his age. That nigga is 35, 36 years old. I think, ain't she like 17, 18? She young as hell. What is up with this nigga and BBLs on teenagers? I don't understand it. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I said I just don't understand that, chat. I really don't.
These young successful men and use them for their money. Meet 39-year-old Drea Michelle. This dude you see.
This one right here, chat. Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young are some nasty niggas, chat. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. Nasty niggas, bro. Nasty.
Right here is her 22-year-old son, Nico. And you see what they're doing in this clip is sitting courtside in Drea Michelle's 22-year-old NBA boyfriend Jalen Green's game. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't imagine someone who's not only the same age group as me, but the same exact age as me.
Mind you, chat, I'm 21 years old. So like hypothetically speaking, my parents, my lovely parents have been married for a long time. But let's just say hypothetically speaking, okay? My mother got with Cooper DeJean, for example. She would never go after a white man, but let's just say, like, for giggles, she went after Cooper DeJean. You want me to tell Cooper DeJean that he my stepdaddy? Mind you, me and Cooper DeJean literally are the same age, like almost to a T. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I'm not calling a nigga in his 20s my stepdad. This is not happening. It's just weird.
Father figure role in my life. That's just insane. I ain't gonna lie. But that's a topic for another video. You see, my issue with these couples that have these huge age gaps is you question whether or not the love is genuine. Because I'm a strong believer that to even get to the point where you love someone, you gotta have that initial interest. And no, I'm not talking about interest on a physical level because you see people who you find attractive every single day. I'm talking about genuinely having things in common. For example, hobbies, activities.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say is there are some 30-year-olds that have hobbies that are common with 20-year-olds. All right, there are 40-year-olds that have interests that are common with 20-year-olds. All right, like it's not that hard. Like, all right, for example, if I was out there to go to date a cougar, like actually, I'm gonna go on a cruise ship this summer, chat. I'm about to go on a cruise ship this summer. I didn't tell my mom this. I only told my dad this. I'm going on a cougar hunt. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to meet a cougar. But anyway, say I meet one, for example, right? She might she might be Go Birds. You know, she might be an Eagle fan. That's common interest. What the hell am I gonna have a conversation with a 4-year-old, chat? If she's black, we're both black. She know the percolator. Hey, nigga, what other black songs we got? Hey, we could go dance to some old shit. You know what I mean? The Cupid Shuffle. We got that in common. See, it's not that hard, chat. Trust. Listen, a lot of things, chat, growing up black has been going on for the past like 20, 30, 40 years. I know all the dances. I know all the songs. Shit.
Aspirations. What could this young man in his early 20s have in common with his significantly older mother? Especially when it's a mother that has a son the same age as him. I mean, just look at this insane story post she made. I don't want to figure it out on my own. I want to call my man. Y'all is crazy. Excuse me one sec. Call Jalen.
This nigga recorded it 2 days, two separate days. I know the feeling, gang. I know the feeling. What the fuck is Jalen Green gonna help you with? You are almost 40 years old, like damn near 50. What the fuck you think Jalen Green gonna give you? What advice is he gonna give you? That nigga been on the earth for 22 years. What advice is Jalen Green gonna give you that you didn't already hear? Hell, your son got the same advice. Bet you don't listen to him though.
Brief intermission. I'm trying to get to 100K subs, so I'd appreciate if you.
Oh shit. Oh,
like, comment, subscribe on this channel and on my reaction channel, 40 Shams Live. Also, join my Discord and follow me on Instagram.
Damn. Okay, damn. All right.
You're the seasoned adult here. You're 39 years old. He should be calling you. I'm genuinely wondering how she didn't cringe enough
said the
to
same
just
thing,
not
gang.
write that statement. How does she shift her brain so she doesn't feel like she's addressing her son when she's talking to him? And it's just hard to.
It is okay. She know, but it's probably different. I'm not defending it, but I'm trying to see how her brain like shifted. She's not thinking the dude 22, but at the same time, she thinking the dude 22. Like it's just, you know, it's that she think. Here's the thing, chat. And now that I'm 21, I'm realizing it because it's almost been what, 4 years? I'm about to graduate college, chat. Like it's been 4 years since I graduated high school, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Have I grown as a person from 17, 18 to 21, 22? Yes. Do I feel any different from being 17 to 22? No, I don't feel any different. I think I know more and I've experienced enough things in the last 4 or 5 years to like realize what's right and wrong, how to treat people, stuff, and how to deal with different situations. Yes. But I don't feel any different, chat. Like, I truly don't. Like, I feel different from when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, but I don't feel any different from when I was 17 till now. I'm so serious. I don't. And probably because I'm still young. But like, no. I truly don't. And I don't think, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that will change until I get like a family. I got a wife and kids I got to take care of. Until then, I don't feel any different. Like, the only thing that I feel differently, I mean, the only thing that's, well, there's a lot of things different in my life, but like, I got taxes, you know what I mean? Jobs. I still got school, but it's a lot harder, but I have a lot more free time other than other than high school, 8 hours a day. College, I pick my own schedule, you know, stuff like that. So it's different. Like, and when you're on campus, I'm not living on campus now, but when I was on campus, and when you're living on your own, you got responsibilities. Listen, we all know it's different doing those responsibilities when your parents not down your neck telling you to do it. It feels better. You know what I'm saying?
To imagine that a dude in his late teens, early 20s has that much in common with an older lady. And that's the thing that makes me question, okay, is this an organic relationship or is there some sort of ulterior motive behind it? Because there are legit women out there who have made it their profession to finesse, swindle these men out of their money. And look, again, I'm not trying to be the relationship police. I have nothing against age gap relationships. But the consequences when these relationships go wrong are huge on the young man, because there's always the possibility that you might have a child with the lady. True. And now you have to deal with child support, which can cost like 6 figures a month if you have that type of money. True. Or let's say, for example, this athlete happens to marry the lady and he doesn't sign a prenup, which that
is almost impossible. There's always at least 3 people in his brain at all times telling him to send a prenup. I don't care what man it is or woman. They're telling him to sign they're telling him to get a prenup. There's at least 3 people, at least.
Isn't even crazy to think, because a lot of these young guys are head over heels over these ladies because they're so good at manipulating these men. So now imagine this young dude marries this older lady, and down the line he sees all the red flags that he didn't see before as he grows and matures, and now they get a divorce. Now she's walking off with millions of his money. There's literally a study that shows that professional athletes lose 60% of their earnings within 5 years of retirement. And these bad relationships play a huge role in that. And look, I will say that she's completely changed her life around.
Okay, but you have to understand, that's not just with cougars. Cougars is a whole different story. The ones he's talking about, yes. But I feel like that's just a lot of the other women in general. There's a lot of women that do that. Like, it's not just old women. Young women also, they know what they doing. Trust me, chat. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. They know what they doing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now, but one of the people who was known for this type of behavior was Brittany Renner.
And before, obviously not all. Obviously not all. I'm not saying all, but I'm saying those types. And you know what types I'm talking about. The IG models, it's the dudes that the NBA players be wanting to go after, bro. Like, you know what you're getting into. Like, you have to know. Like, that's what I'm saying. They piss me off when they be like, "Oh, women are da 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 da." No, it's just the women you're going after, bro. You're going after women in a club. You're going after IG models. You're going after porn stars. You're going after known thoughts. What are you doing? It can't be all women or these women. But look who you're picking. Like you're picking. Like if I go into the trash, I'm not expecting a gourmet meal. If I go into Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, I'm expecting a gourmet meal. It's the percent. That's all you have to. That's how you have to think, bro. At the end of the day, it's on you regardless.
Look, I will say that she's completely changed her life around now, but one of the people who was known for this type of behavior was Brittany Renner.
No, she didn't. She grifted. I ain't gonna lie. I don't trust the word that comes out of that thought's mouth. Simple. I do not care. That thought needs to go. She needs to leave. I'm not gonna lie. This little Muslim tour she's going on, I'm not joking. I think I've seen every influencer, YouTuber, whatever it is, when their money starts going dry, when they start getting irrelevant, they turn to the Quran. I ain't gonna lie, and it's fake too. They couldn't read you a single line from that book. They couldn't. I don't know if Muslims got like specific prayers. Like I know in Christianity we got the prayer, right? I don't know if Muslims have a prayer, a prayer they have. They couldn't tell you. They truly couldn't tell you what the prayer is. They're fake. They're grifters. I ain't gonna lie. They're the equivalent of how Trump supporters are with Christianity. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I said it. Listen, I said it. The amount of things I've seen on Twitter where the bishop, the old lady bishop, I don't know her name. All she wanted was pleading, was saying, I just want you to have mercy on these people. She ain't saying nothing else. And all of a sudden, oh my gosh. Mercy is in the Bible. Why you're getting mad for? See what I'm saying, chat? That's y'all president, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, I'm about to move to fucking, I don't even know, Argentina. You know what I mean? I'm about to, if I'm gonna fight the KKK, I'm gonna go to the cheap KKK. You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm not. If you truly think I'm going to Argentina, you are drunk. They will see my beautiful black melanin skin. Shout out Dr. Umar. I might be running for my life by like 15,000 Argentinians. The motherfuckers is racist.
He was so known for it in the past that Deion Sanders had her come and talk to his football players.
I remember this. Look at how horny these niggas got, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Would I have done the same thing? Yes, but I would have been yelling for a different example. I'd be like, "Ain't no way this thought coming through." I'm ignorant. I'm sorry.
His football.
I'm ignorant.
So my name is Brittany Renner, aka Bundle of Brittany on Instagram. I have
She just plugged her Instagram because she knows the shit is getting recorded.
Been on social media for almost.
Joke ain't took notes all year, but now you want to take
Real nigga.
And that's how the game starts, with the phone.
Right.
They're going on Instagram, and they see you. Take us on the journey of how this is played out.
I mean, honey, like, I feel like my DMs, it's like a Nike store. There's nothing but checks. So it just, for me, I feel like
Hold on. They missed that game.
I'm talking heavy
Verified.
hitters. Some of y'all's favorite rappers, NBA players, football players. It's like, to me, once you reach that level just of popularity, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. If you play a sport,
Look how locked in this nigga is, y'all. Look how locked in he is.
whatever you want. If you play a
Nigga, yo, blink. Blink, bro, blink. Yo, he's locked in, bro. He's like, yeah, there's checks, but like, what if I write you one, you gonna come to my dorm later? Like, bro, come on, bro. Lock in. Listen to the game.
sport, it's kind of like,
He ain't
well, that's
blinked
an
the whole
incentive to talk
time.
to you. A lot of times, women, men in general, everybody wants something.
Thank you.
Everybody wants something. So it's like, even
Prime,
if we
though.
both have our own thing going on, me still being with you is a good look because you boost my stock. To be able to decipher who really loves you for you, I think that's like the billion-dollar question we're all wanting to know.
And you see, the crazy thing about these type of situations is that there's a huge double standard. For example, just a couple days ago, a 22-year-old man was...
Oh, no, this pissed me off. Okay, yeah, no. So I'm gonna skip over this part because it actually truly pissed me off. I'm not watching this shit again. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't watching this shit again. But, so a 22-year-old dude, I think he's still in college or maybe just graduated. Regardless, he was texting this 18-year-old chat. We're talking 18, like they're both in college. Like we're not even... Like 18 with 22-year-olds, not like anything crazy. Another like, but it was all like it was like a sting operation. It was like a Chris Hansen, like a JDon type shit. So they did that, and they started beating the nigga ass, like beat that nigga ass. I don't know if he died or not. I don't know. I after that I stopped watching because that's what I said. That's why I said stuff goes a little too far. Like 22, a 4-year age gap. Y'all not gonna like gaslight me into thinking a 4-year age gap is crazy. Like I think anything up to where it's like it just depends on the ages. Like I think once you're past 25, anything goes. Anything goes. I ain't gonna lie. 25 with 100, sure. I'm not gonna lie. 25 at that point, anything goes. But I think like if you're under the age of like 25, even like a 5-6 year age gap is okay. I don't really like it's not really anything serious. Now I'm gonna look at you a little crazy if you were like 20, 30. No, sorry, like I'm gonna look at you a little crazy if you're 30, 40 with an 18-year-old right next to you. You talk about, so that's my baby girl right there. Like I'm gonna look at you like, all right, nigga. I'm like, all right, bro. Sure, man. But like, and when it's like 22, 18, 20, I saw someone say 21 and 19 is crazy. When was that ever crazy? Like a 2-year, like it's just a weird age gap thing. I'm like, y'all, now y'all starting to get a little crazy. Like, I understand the underage part, and I understand the wide age gaps part with people just coming out of high school, because that's again a little strange. Because like, you know, the niggas that like, I waited till she was 18. You niggas are strange too. Don't get it fucked up. Y'all are strange too. But after that, I just be like, either motherfuckers are purposely doing it or y'all gotta learn. And then you got that one girl. I ain't gonna lie, Chuck, that pissed me off because like that shit happened, bro. That shit happens. That one girl was like, to all the nerds in high school that are CEOs and doing well in their life, right? Y'all should pick us up because I know we rejected y'all back then, but we didn't know no better. We were getting groomed by these old men, these drug dealers. They were taking advantage of us. Oh, beat it, chick. What? Beat it, chick. What are we talking about?
Try to support predators, but for people who try to catch predators, please don't try to do some vigilante work where you're doing all the investigation by yourself and whatnot. Do it
especially if she's 18 and it wasn't like a thing where like the decoy was actually 18 and they said she was 13. No, she said she was 18 and the person was 18. That's not illegal. Like no one, I see what I mean, chat? Like sometimes you just think like, why? Like y'all don't think of the consequences? Like, and it's still not weird. It's a 4-year age gap. That's not even crazy. Now, again, like I said, would I personally do it? No, but I'm not gonna look at somebody crazy. If he's 22 and she's 18, I'm not gonna look at you crazy. But like, now if she was 30, if he was 30 or she was 30 and they were 18, now I'm gonna look at you a little crazy. But like, you know what I mean? But that's different. But like, we gotta stop, bro. We gotta stop.
Legal way, because when you get to the point where you actually want to put the guy in jail, the police might not be able to put him in jail because of the way you obtained the evidence. All that's gonna do is put the predator on alert, and now he's gonna be moving even sneakier and he's gonna be harder to catch. But back to the conversation of double standards. See, I know someone's gonna come in my comments and say that men do the same thing all the time. They're just not necessarily after the money. And look, I totally agree. But see, the difference is when the man is the older partner in an age gap relationship, the man is usually more successful and has a lot more clout. For example,
that's true.
Jeff Bezos and his ex-wife. After they divorced, she became a billionaire. And there's numerous cases of stuff like this happening where a woman marries a wealthy man and then after they divorce, she runs off with his wealth.
It's true, but also weren't they together for a long time? So like they were together for a long time. And I'm pretty sure she was with him before he got really, really, really famous. So I mean, not famous, but really, really, really rich. So if she was, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You're gonna have to correct me. I ain't gonna lie. But it's Jeff Bezos. In all honesty, don't really care.
Which again, I'm not trying to justify anything here, but I'm just saying is usually worse for the dudes. I think that might
That's
be the
facts.
reason why Leonardo DiCaprio hasn't gotten married to this point. Dude just keeps dating models that are 25 years old and younger and lives his life. And I also gotta talk about how different men and women are treated in these type of situations. A perfect example is Zoe Kravitz. After the situation went down with
Zoe Kravitz, Catwoman. I ain't gonna lie, chat. She still looked good, but I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know she had this type of history. I didn't understand it. This is a sex offender. I didn't even know it. This is crazy.
Will Smith slapping
Watch
Chris
this.
Rock, she made a couple of posts online that threw shade at the Smith family. So basically, people started digging up old comments that Zoe Kravitz had made about Jaden Smith.
We'll be really passionate. Jaden! Sorry.
Great! Perfect!
You made
I've been
it.
looking for you for the past forever.
I dragged him out tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Literally dragged you? This is my date.
Oh my gosh, I've been looking for you for 45 minutes
Don't leave
casual.
Like, listen. So far, she ain't saying nothing crazy.
I wanna, hey, just don't
Okay,
leave.
yes,
Don't leave.
I'm-
Hang on. Tell her how amazing she looks. Tell me how.
You look like something that you would find in like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
See, this is exactly why. Like, I don't understand how niggas are pedos. I don't understand how women and men are pedophiles. I don't understand it. Did you hear that corny ass shit? Did you hear that corny ass shit? Did you hear this shit? Did you hear this shit? Did you hear this?
Amazing she looks. Tell me how.
You look like something that you would find in like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a single man. You know what? I might make a video on when I go on the cruise ship, and I'm gonna use that line. You look like I could something I could find out of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Oh, I'm using it on black women. Y'all think they gonna laugh or they gonna flame me? They might flame me. I ain't gonna lie. I might. Is that line corny? Yeah, the line's corny. Okay, my fault. But that was the sorriest line I've ever read. That just goes to show your age. What the hell? That is the sorriest line ever, bro. Like, what the hell? Like, would I have said that at 14? No, I would not. No, I would not. No, I would not. That is not something I would say. Now, would I have said something equally corny? Yes, I probably would have said something like, "You look like 2018 LeBron." I would have said something like that. I'm so serious. I would have said that. I'm not even gonna say the worst line I've ever said as a young teenager. It's so bad. It's so bad. Let's just say, chat, I got my dating advice from Flight Reacts and genuinely tried it. Don't do that. Do not get your dating advice from Flight Reacts. I genuinely tried it. Don't do it. I was 13 years old. Don't do it.
Keep him around. Don't leave. Sorry, that's like my love of my life.
What did he say you look like?
Willy Wonka is something in Willy Wonka. That's what like a 16-year-old says to you as a compliment. It's great. What was I saying? I don't
He's
know
your
what I was
date for
saying.
tonight?
Yes, I dragged him out. I texted him and I said, "You have to come," so he did.
That's a little strange.
And see, I think it's great that they called her out about it, but how come they didn't call her out about it when it first happened?
Something. No, it wasn't really weird. Like if it was like a little brother, little sister thing. I mean, big sister, little brother thing. Like, haha, it's my date tonight. Da 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 da. But like that's not really like insane. But everything else after that, you just no. Like would I say that? Hell no. Like even if I can't even say that's a little brother, a big sister, little brother thing. Because I ain't gonna lie. If my sister was like that, shit, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be like, take your ugly ass home. Like, why am I saying that? I actually have a little sibling. And I think I roast her the most out of everybody in my lifetime. I probably have roasted her more than anybody ever. No, I would have never said that. What? I'm straight up lying to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm straight up lying to y'all.
They only called her out about it when she got in the midst of this altercation between Will Smith and Chris Rock. So something huge had to happen just to call attention to something that was obviously wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. There are situations in these age gap relationships where the lady...
Look at little Jello. Ain't she his age or something like that? I don't know what's going on with Jello.
Isn't gold digging, obviously.
Nah, she older than that, nigga. I know that for a fact.
A great example is the Ball brothers, for example, Mellow Ball and Jello Ball, where both of them are in a relationship with an older lady who has her own money. Plus, LeVar Ball approves of their relationship, so I'm sure they got nothing to worry about.
Nikki.
D'Angelo was someone 8 years older than him. How old Jello? I know Mello like 23, 24. Jello probably like 20.
Oh my God, I love her.
Mid-20s.
This is the only one that got her own spot.
That's why I said, chat. Like, once you reach mid-20s, I don't really.
In Beverly Hills. Everybody thinking she a gold digger and got a youngster. No, he said these other girls I'm dealing with have no sense. Everybody talking all this stuff. She business fine. Her family like that.
Right.
Her mom talk business. And they talk business to Jello about business. So this is the part I like. She had a Lamborghini Urus. She driving that, the baby seat in the back. She says it's too small. I got to get another ride. I think I'm gonna get that Cullinan.
Yeah.
Rolls Royce Cullinan.
Royce, yeah.
2 weeks later, she get that. Not using my son's money, using her money.
Her own money.
The woman that Mello had.
Great, man. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. The way this nigga text, I'd be like, how did when LeVar said this, I'd be like, I guess, nigga, like, bro, he be having the same spaceships and a dancing dude every time, bro. I just be like, wow, he really tweet like Lil Uzi.
Anna, like her, love her. Anna is like, everybody's stuck on that thing like, oh, she's so old, he's so young. She a woman. These other girls is pushing buttons to make these basketball players go crazy, and now they beating them and strangling them and all that, and they losing.
Ooh! Oh, Miles Bridges. Why did he say it like that? I was like, whoa. He said they beating him and strangling. Like, why did he say it so strong? Whoa.
In their whole career. He always played.
Hey, listen how he said it, chat.
Beating them and strangling them and all that, and pushing buttons to make these basketball players go crazy, and now they beating them and strangling them and all that, and they losing their whole career.
Why?
He always played up 6 and 7 years, so he a little more older than what he is. So of course,
greatness takes balls. Okay, buddy.
Of course, he's not gonna pick the girlfriend type from high school. He gonna try to gravitate to a woman.
If you know LeVar Ball, you know how much he cares about his sons, how much he's invested in them, and just how intelligent he is. So he would never go for anything like that. So to my fellow young successful dudes, if you find a woman like this who has things going for herself and you can tell genuinely cares about you, and the people whose opinions you value in your life also approve of her, yeah, go ahead and do it. But otherwise, please don't be another cautionary tale. If you made it this far, I appreciate it.
All right, appreciate it, gang. Shout out to the Cougars. Save me a spot on the roster. I ain't gonna lie. To the single Cougars that are gonna be on that cruise ship, save me a spot on the roster. Save me a spot on the roster. I got next.